Welcome to the first ever Bearcat Show. I'm CHS Theatre Director Dillon Lee, and I, along with Career Tech and Multimedia teacher John Drake, serve as the executive producers of this show. Now, you usually won't see me as the host. Matter of fact, I hope that's a rare occurrence, because no matter how sophisticated camera technology gets, it usually fails to capture the magnificence of my mighty beard. But since this is the first show, I thought I'd talk a little bit about what the show is and what the show will be. It's the most common question I've been asked. And the answer is a little complicated. As a matter of fact, we've even had the production team's numbers genius, John Weeks, try and figure it all out using the power of math. And even he's still a little confused. And you know, it's okay that John hasn't figured it out, because we really haven't figured it out either. This show can be anything we want it to be. As a matter of fact, it can be anything that you want it to be. And in the coming weeks, we'll show you ways that all of you, students and teachers alike, can express your opinions, suggestions, and even your videos that you'll see on this very screen in the coming episodes. For right now, the production team is trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. All we know is we want to share the amazing things that happen at CHS every day and every week. And while we're sharing, we hope to entertain and inform. So let's start off with a Cullman tradition, something that truly signals the beginning of fall, the Cullman County Fair.
I'm here to see Murphy, the president of Lions Club.
I'm president of the Fair Association.
President of the Fair Association.
Which is a little bit different, okay?
Just as cool.
Well, you know, if we do it, we want to do it right, because there is a president of the Lions Club, okay? And he might get students.
How did you get in Lions Club?
Well, I had, my father was very community service oriented, and impressed on me when I was growing up that it was good to be involved with your community and to basically try to do something for the community, make it a better place. In other words, leave it better than you found it. And I had the opportunity, a good friend of mine was a member of the Lions Club, and so probably about 25 years ago, he asked me if I would be willing to join. And of course, the first question is, how much time does it take? And the next question is, you know, what all am I going to be doing? And of course, the biggest project that the Lions Club has here in Cullman is the fair. So, you know, that's the big thing. And then, of course, the amount of time, it depends on how much time you want to spend. I mean, you can do a little, or you can do a lot. And, you know, right now, being the president of the Fair Association,
you're doing a lot.
I'm kind of in the middle of most everything. But you know, it's one of those things. There's an awful lot of hours spent putting on it. Locally, we do everything from, we provided funds that helped the baseball fields at Heritage Park, the Field of Miracles. We have to get that. And we don't do it all, but a lot of times we'll put quite a bit of seed money in. We sponsor the Leo Club at the high school, which is our local student work, I guess. We try to work with them and have them work with us. In fact, we have Leos here at the fair doing a lot of the things that we don't have time to do.
Well, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you. We appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Have good fun at the fair. It's been a good day so far, and the weather's been awesome. So y'all have fun. All right, okay.
Hi, I'm here with Steve, the president of the Cullman's Lions Club. So Steve, how did you get into Lions Club?
Well, actually, it was kind of, I've had friends that were Lions for years and years, but at the office, the guy I worked for, my boss, was a Lion, and he suggested I come to a meeting and see if I didn't want to join in. So I saw what the Lions were doing, found out a little bit about the local club and some of the membership, and I thought, well, this is a great organization, and I'd like to be a part of it.
Awesome. So how long have you been in Lions Club?
I've been in this Lions Club for 7 years. In our other fundraising efforts, we have the fish and ham dinner, lunch, every year in late February, early March, and we have that at the Cullman Middle School.
Well, thank you for your time. Let's get back to the school period.
Yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all's interest. Thank you.
Everybody, my name is Peyton Palmer and I'm here with Ciara, who is Celia's sister who is representing Cullman High School in the Cullman County Fair Queen pageant. How does it feel to have your sister up on stage where you used to be?
I'm so happy and so proud to be able to watch Celia compete in the Fair Queen pageant tonight. Having been there 2 years ago, I know how much preparation goes into this pageant, so I'm really excited to see her perform.
And how do you feel about the competition for your sister this year?
I feel like the competition's going to be very tough. There's another dancer. Celia's doing a dance tonight. And then there's also, I think, a lot of singers. So it's going to be tough competition, but I'm just ready to watch her perform.
Well, thanks for letting us interview you tonight.
No problem.
Hello, everybody. I'm here with Miss Hall, who is the vice principal at CHS. She's going to say a few words about Celia.
Thank you, Peyton. We are so excited to be here to support Celia tonight. As you know, Celia was selected last year to be our Fair Queen representative. She was also selected to be the 2012 Miss Southerner. Celia is an excellent representative of Cullman High School. She has outstanding character, citizenship, and scholarship, and she is extremely talented, as you'll see tonight.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I'm here with the owner of Julie's Performing Arts Studio, Julie Graham. How do you feel about having 3 of your own students competing tonight?
I'm thrilled to death. People that know me know I'm very crazy and I'm very hyper, but when it comes down to business, I'm pretty tough on them, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but my 3 girls are going to make me very proud tonight. My biggest thing is that they walk away with no regrets. From this time forward, it's not me, it's them. So that they walk away with no regrets is the only thing that I ask of them.
October have been very busy months for CHS, as they all are. I mean, we've had the Fair, Fair Queen, Oktoberfest, and how can we forget Homecoming? But that's not all that's been going on at CHS. CHS also hosted the WAFF Weather Roadshow. We had our fall award ceremony for character, citizenship, and scholarship. Coach Britton celebrated his 100th win as head football coach here at Cullman High School. Luckily, our cameras were there for all of it.
Hey, this is Sadie Hogan with Chief Meteorologist, Mr. Brad Travis. What exactly are you going to be doing here tonight?
Well, Sadie, we're going to be talking about severe weather safety awareness because as many people know, we've had 2 severe weather seasons around here. We're getting ready to get into our secondary tornado season. It begins about the 3rd week or so of October and can go all the way through December sometime.
Now let's give a big round of applause to the WAFF 48 Storm Team, Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis and Meteorologist Jeff Casper.
Severe weather coverage, why it's important to you, and I've been here for 15 years. Jeff, you're going on 8, 9, 10 years, 8, 9, 10. Keeps on going by. So can't believe we're just talking about my boys, how fast they're growing, and I can't believe we've been here 10 years now, so it's amazing. Severe weather happens year-round in the valley. Our promise to you is to show you where it is, where it's going, and when the storm is past.
Hey, this is Sadie Holgan with Miss Heather Roden from SockWest, and she's going to explain to us what exactly SockWest is.
Well, SockWest is a hands-on science museum. So our mission is to make science interesting and to make science fun for children of all ages.
The difference between the air masses, you're going to get a bigger rising effect. 1. All right. So we have a little bit of a temperature difference. So we have.
What made you decide to be a meteorologist?
I was just always interested in the weather growing up. I'm originally from Ohio, and back up there we actually have snow in the winters. You don't get that much down here sometimes in Alabama. So that was my initial interest in weather. And the main thing I was curious about was why the weatherman would forecast snow, and then I'd wake up the next morning waiting for school to be canceled, and it wouldn't have snowed. So that kind of sparked my interest. I was like, well, you know, why did they get it wrong?
The weather alert radio is toned. The weather alert radio will go off for watches and warnings. In particular, tornado watches, tornado warnings, and severe thunderstorm watches and warnings will also go off for flash flood warnings. And you can even get national emergency message alerts by using a NOAA weather alert radio. You can buy a weather alert radio for under $30, and we have a step-by-step tutorial on how to program the Midland WR100 All Hazards Weather Alert Radio on our website at waff.com.
We've been on the road a couple of times now. We were in Muscle Shoals, Florence earlier, 2 weeks ago. Last week we were in Gunnersville, and basically bring this on the road, talk about our secondary severe weather season coming up. This is the fall road tour. We have a spring road tour, and we really just like to get out and meet the public and then talk about severe weather safety.
Reporting from Cullman High School, this has been Sadie Holgan.
This homecoming week, I had the chance to speak with some award recipients. Here are some of their responses to the questions we asked. How difficult was it to be here every day?
It was fairly easy. The most difficult part would be turning off my alarm because my phone would be upside down and I couldn't find the button.
It was hard because I had to get up early and get dressed and be on time.
What did you have to do to get here every day?
Once again, I had to turn off my alarm, which is the hardest part. Get up, get in the shower, eat breakfast, and get in my car and leave.
I had to get up early and get dressed quickly and be on time.
What does it mean to get gold attendance?
I had nothing better to do. I mean, it's school, it's not that hard to come, so it was pretty easy.
It feels good to get an award to put on my resume for college.
What do you think makes you a model citizen?
I think I'm a model citizen because I try my best in everything that I do, and I try to treat everybody the same.
I'm there to help people. I'm here for everyone. I help my friends when they need me to, and I always try to keep up my grades. I want to be able to do something successful in my life.
Being nice to everyone and just being a good friend in general.
What values do model citizens have?
Model citizens are hardworking and trustworthy.
Helping others, for sure. Being a good citizen, obviously, like doing community service and being in church and being active in the community.
They respect everyone and they're nice to each other, no matter how popular a person isn't.
Why do you think the teachers picked you?
I think the teachers picked me because I try to be a good example in class.
I always pay attention in class. I keep up my grades and I show the teachers respect. And I was honestly really surprised I got the award.
Because they see me being nice to everyone and not picking on people.
Are you proud to receive this honor?
Yes, I'm proud to receive this honor because it sets me apart from other students.
I am. I'm extremely proud. I told all my family and they were very proud. And I was definitely surprised.
Definitely.
Now that you're a model citizen, do you plan on retaining your values?
Yes, I don't know why I would change.
Yes, I'm starting to do more community service. I'm striving to get better grades and helping others.
Yes.
What is a model citizen?
A model citizen is someone who exhibits good values in everything that they do.
Someone who shows respect for themselves and others and is always there for someone when they need help.
It's somebody that is nice to everyone.
I'm Hadley Hall with 16TV 55, and this is Coach Mark Britton after the game. Coach Britton, how did you feel about the game?
Well, I'm pretty excited, not like you are right now, I guess. But it's a great win. I was proud of our kids and proud of our coaching staff. Just a team effort.
And what was really special about this game?
Well, we hadn't won up here in 26 years, so it's a big win for us. And, it's a step closer to playoffs, and I'm just proud for our seniors.
I also heard that this is your 100th win.
100th win, yeah. It's been a long time, but it's a good milestone, and I owe it all to my coaching staff and my kids.
And I saw some of the players coming off the field with a Gatorade cooler. Did they happen to get you?
They did. Yeah, they did.
Does it happen?
It's all good. It's all good.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Hadley Hall with CCTV 55, and have a good night.
Go Cats.
Congratulations again to Coach Britton. An impressive milestone on what was already an impressive career. We're proud of you, Coach. Now let's talk a little bit about Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is usually celebrated the first full week in October, and Germans throughout the world use this time to honor their heritage. And it's no different right here in the heart of Alabama, where the practice is still alive and well. And CHS is always willing to help celebrate. From museum tours to choir performances, let's look at some of the ways that the CHS Fine Arts Department has helped to celebrate Oktoberfest and some of our other community performances.
This is Mr. Agnew, choir director here at Cullman High School. Recently, I took the chamber choir over to Sacred Heart Catholic Church to sing in the annual Oktoberfest choir sing. This is where many local choirs and singing groups come together to support each other in song. Our chamber choir sang a beautiful arrangement of O Magnum Mysterium in this most sacred of spaces. That same weekend, the CHS Girls Choir and SATB Concert Choir sang over at Fest Hall right before we cut the ribbon to officially begin Oktoberfest. The choral music department has been singing at Oktoberfest for years now, and we look forward to many more years to come.
This is Amy Hill reporting for the Bearcat News Network. Oktoberfest has events throughout the week for people of all ages. Music is featured daily at the Fest Hall, and free tours are given at the Cullman County Museum. For the last 3 years, CHS has been giving these tours as a living museum exhibit. Students from Cullman City Schools and even tour groups from neighboring counties come to hear our actors tell about Cullman throughout its history. From its beginnings as a native hunting ground, then a rough pioneer area, and finally a growing city and railroad center. On Main Street, students see one of Cullman County's first school bells and hear stories from CHS performers about Cullman's involvement in the Civil War and World Wars, as well as our growing businesses in the early 1900s. The music room is always a favorite, as CHS musicians and singers entertain museum visitors with German-themed music. No tour is complete without a stop in Colonel Cullman's room, where actors portray the Colonel himself, or his son, or other relatives. This year, CHS Theatre was asked to entertain touring elementary school students with a small skit, so we added our own take on the traditional tale of Hansel and Gretel, with a few comedic twists.
What?
It's morning.
I'm hungry. What's for breakfast?
You are, honey. You delicious. I mean, darling, children are having breakfast with me.
Hansel and Gretel introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Hansel. Hi, I'm Gretel. We're Hansel and Gretel. And I'm a nice old lady whose house is right over there.
I'm Hansel.
I'm Gretel. And I.
In this adaptation, written and directed by junior Erica Harris, the annoying Hansel and Gretel are encouraged to get lost in the forest by their impatient stepmother, and are only saved by an unusual marching elf.
A magical thing happened. When the yammering stopped, their stepmother magically turned into a loving, caring person. It was magic. And they all lived
Happily ever after.
Hi, I'm Hansel.
Hi, I'm Gretel. We're Hansel and Gretel. Yeah. The end.
Even though Oktoberfest has coincided with Homecoming Week for the last 2 years, Cullman High School students will find time to volunteer, providing live music from the CHS Band and Choir, and entertainment from CHS Theatre. CHS is critical for Oktoberfest organizers who are already looking forward to our involvement next year. This is Amy Hill signing off for the Bearcat News Network.
While volleyball and cross country are starting to wind down, Scholars Bowl is just gearing up. Let's take a look at the competitive side of Cullman High School.
Hi, I'm Jackson Hogan here with Coach Barnett, the head coach of the volleyball team here at Cullman High School. And we just have a few questions we want to ask her about Cullman High School volleyball. So tell us, how did you get into volleyball?
Well, I played all throughout, of course, middle school and high school, and generally I always had a love for it. I wouldn't tell my basketball coach this, but it was always my favorite sport.
Where did you play volleyball?
I played volleyball at Hansville.
Oh, I bet that was awkward.
Yeah, when we played them, it was very awkward. But it wasn't as awkward because we beat them both times we played them.
So what are some of your, I guess your favorite moment this year in volleyball?
I would say my favorite moment would have to be during homecoming week when all those activities were going on, and we had 6 games that week, and we went 5 for 6. We defeated Hansville, Hayden, and then Holly Pond, Douglas, and Fairview.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
That was.
So what would you say you can get, like lessons out of volleyball?
I would say overall competitiveness, teamwork, cooperation, and, never giving up, because sometimes in volleyball, you could be down 5 points and then come back and be up 7. So you just always got to, fight through it.
What is the best part of a volleyball game?
I would just say it would be just the rallies, the great rallies that you go through. Keeping the ball up, everybody working together for one common goal. I love it.
Yeah, I went to my first volleyball game filming our segments, and I have to say it was exciting and very fast-paced.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Ms. Barnett.
Thank you, Jackson.
My name is Jackson Hogan, and I'm here with the sometimes quiet, sometimes vicious, and always lovely Roxanne Orr.
Thanks.
How are you, Roxanne?
I'm awesome. How are you, Jackson?
Wonderful. So what we want to know today is what it takes to be successful at Cullman High School in volleyball.
Well, I think it's like a lot of normal stuff. Determination, stamina, athletic ability, and the will to hit others in the face.
Well, that's a little scary.
It's scary. So a person like me or like some other perfect athletic machine goes up and hits somebody in the face.
You like hitting people in the face, don't you?
Sometimes. It's part of it.
Well, what we would like to know is to finally clear up all this block and ace and kill stuff that nobody has any clue what's going on, and we hear it every morning, and I just don't know what's going on. So you need to show us that. Can you do that?
Oh yeah. This is a block. This is an ace. This is a kill. Kill.
Some believe mankind wasn't meant to run. We believe different. We run every day, and sometimes twice a day, and we run with purpose. We are Cullman High School's cross-country team, and we are some of the best runners in the state. We run over plains, up hills and mountains, through creeks, and we do so for endless miles. Sometimes we run slow, but we always race fast. We train to race. We don't race to train. We are some of the best conditioned and finely tuned athletes in the school. We even speak another language. It includes fartleks, tempo runs, warm-ups and cool-downs, lactate threshold, VO2 max, negative splits, supination, tapering, and PRs. We basically live in a world unknown to most. We are runners. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming, but who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself for a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails with daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who knew neither victory nor defeat." Our cross-country team's purpose lies within the arena. We know victory and we know defeat, but we train diligently and with perseverance because we seek that which is on top of the mountain. That which everybody wants, but far fewer are willing to do what it takes to obtain. Our victory is within our journey, and we have only just begun the road to the blue map.
Wild, untamed, genius. What you have all been waiting to hear about. This is Scholars Bowl. Brace yourselves.
My name is Jackson Hogan, and I'm here with CHS sponsor of the Scholars Bowl team, Miss McCutcheon. How are you, Miss McCutcheon?
Very well.
So, why did you become CHS sponsor of the Scholars Bowl team?
Miss Gina Nix had it previously, and she offered me the position when she had her child. And at first I wasn't exactly sure what Scholars Bowl was, but when I started working with her and the students, I realized that those were the type of students that I really enjoyed working with, and I like to see, in Scholars Bowl, I like to see them grow, and those are the students that like to acquire knowledge and keep learning.
What would you say are the best opportunities that students get when they do Scholars Bowl?
Well, there are scholarships, and at each tournament we go to, people are constantly looking and offering them positions. Opportunities are to work as a group and to work as a team, to answer the questions and compete at tournaments, and to just better themselves as students.
Well, we prepared a small Scholars Bowl quiz for you, me and the Scholars Bowl team have, or the Scholars Bowl team and I have.
Okay.
Alrighty, so question 1. What is the top of the Washington Monument made out of?
Aluminum.
Correct. Can horses throw up?
I'm going to go with no.
Okay. When does the narwhal bacon?
Oh, definitely at midnight.
Well, a perfect 100 out of 100 or 3 out of 3, whichever is better. Alrighty, thank you so much for the interview. It's been very enlightening.
Okay.
Here I am with Scholars Bowl member Will Rainey. How are you, Will?
I'm doing great.
What are some of your Scholars Bowl strengths?
I'm on the math team, so I'm pretty good with math. I can, little known talent, I can list all the countries of the world, so you could say I'm okay with geography.
Wait. All the countries in the world?
Yes, on a good day, yes.
On a good day. Is today a good day?
Today is a good day. I've done it twice for my friends today.
Name all the countries in Africa right now.
Okay. You have Algeria,
Angola, Egypt, Djibouti, Liberia, Lesotho, Libya, Syria, Georgia, Tunisia, Tanzania, Morocco, Niger, Nigeria, Mali, Malawi, Mauritius, Mauritania, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, Palau, and Togo, Ethiopia, Republic of the Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Sudan, South Sudan, Madagascar, Swaziland, Senegal, Seychelles, South Africa, Rwanda, Somalia, Mozambique, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, which translates to Ivory Coast, Benin, Botswana, Burundi, Burkina Faso, Chad, Central African Republic, Comoros, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Eritrea, Namibia, Sao Tome and Principe, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Kenya, and Syria, and Georgia, and Ghana, the Gambia, and Gabon.
I think that's it. I think.
Wow. So besides that talent, are there any other talents that you'd like to share with Cullman High School?
Yes, I play the piano. They saw me do that in the talent show.
Bohemian Rhapsody, right?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that was awesome.
I love that song. And I play the violin, and I'm in the process of learning how to play the ukulele. People think I'm a great speller because I was in the state spelling bee. I'm really not a good speller.
You were in the state spelling bee?
Yes, last year, in
wow.
my 8th grade year. And it was a complete mystery of how that happened, of how I made the school spelling bee. So I guess I'm good at spelling, but I don't think I am, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Would you recommend a Scholars Bowl to your friends?
I would, because I have a lot of friends who are good at a lot of different things. And when you do Scholars Bowl isn't justified on 1 or 2 topics. Scholars Bowl is the whole world of knowledge. And when you join Scholars Bowl, you get to get better at what you're good at, and you support the team with what you're good at, but you also get to learn what everybody else knows.
Wow, well that's really interesting. Thank you so much, freshman Will Rainey.
Fall festivals, Halloween, or just an excuse to dress up. However you choose to celebrate, the end of October is the perfect excuse. And it's a holiday that's near and dear to my heart because makeup and costumes is something CHS Theatre knows a little bit about. Now, one of our makeup and special effects experts, Erica Harris, is going to give you a short little tutorial about some makeup that's perfect for the season. So take it away, Erica.
This is Erica Harris, and today I will be showing you how to apply some fun, yet gruesome special effects makeup. Basic techniques and products will be used, and anyone can recreate this look. We will be using makeup primer, grease paint in the colors black, purple, red, and yellow, black eyeliner,
fake blood, a sponge, a few thin-tipped paintbrushes, and Q-tips. First, take makeup primer and rub it over the area in which you will be applying the makeup. Primer is an optional step, but it makes the makeup last longer and makes the skin much easier to work on. Next, mark out the claw marks with black eyeliner. You can use your own hand and fingers to make it realistic. Make 3 dots, then connect them with a very thin paintbrush covered in black grease paint. Next, take red purple grease paint with a slightly thicker paintbrush and outline the black lines. Then, take a sponge and stipple the outline. Stippling is a method in which you flick your wrist up and down very quickly and you slightly blend the makeup. This gives it a 3D effect. Next, take red grease paint and edge out one side of each black line with a thin paintbrush. This leaves us a base for the blood, which will be added later. Now that we have applied all the paint, use your sponge and powder brush to blend any harsh lines. You must do this gently or else you might wipe the paint completely off. Now for the fun part, fake blood. This step needs to be done slowly and carefully. Cover any clothing that you do not want stained, be careful when working around the eyes, and unless it is edible blood, make sure it does not get too close to the mouth. My fake blood is in a dropper bottle, making it easier to apply. However, it can be applied with a simple paintbrush. Apply some blood along the original black lines. For a more realistic effect, allow the blood to flow naturally down the face, but be prepared to catch any drips. You can soak up any large droplets with the edge of a sponge or a Q-tip. Sponge around the edge of the blood to give it a slightly dried or smeared effect. Around the eye, use black eyeliner to blend it with the blood and grease paint. You can also show some Bearcat pride with this look by adding some liquid gold eyeshadow. After making some last finishing touches, your look is complete.
And that's it for our very first Bearcat show. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're all looking forward to next week's show, where we're going to devote the entire program to homecoming, the planning, and a review of all the events. Now we're going to end today's show with more of that beautiful performance from the CHS Chamber Choir at Sacred Heart. For the Bearcat Show, this is Dillon Lee, signing off.